Alright, forgive me if the audio quality is a bit of a mess. I am recording without headphones and I really just don't have the energy to um double check it, unfortunately. But good morning. Welcome back to the show. I think that's the applause button, if I remember correctly. The title kind of sums up what today's show is going to be about. I'm going to keep it brief as it is the end of the season. I'm honestly feeling a bit burnt out, and I need to sleep for like a year or something. I don't know. Something I want to address is I realized that the cinematographer roundtable just never happened. Uh, uh, that's kind of partially due to two things. One, my own schedule. Like I being in between a few projects, I just could never carve out the time to set up an interview um, with the guests that I was planning on bringing. Not only that, because I couldn't plan out time for myself, I ended up not even making the time to reach out to the intended guests that I wanted. Um, so that's there's no excuse. It's just me poorly managing my time, I guess. And I do apologize for that. I know a few people were very excited for that conversation, but we'll say it's not canceled, but it is just in the ether. I guess it'll happen it'll happen in the right time, I think. And when I can get my schedule right, when I can get the cinematographers that I want, um, and we'll go from there. Um, I do want to say though, albeit I couldn't get that episode to fruition, this season has been really solid to me. Like I felt like I've had some really incredible guests, some really entertaining guests, um, and a lot of people that I really felt was really interesting and really captivating that I met in the last few years. And thank you again for everybody who was on this season and last season, or anybody who listens. I'm happy for anybody who's shown enthusiasm or has shown any excitement, like when bringing up the podcast. Um, Thank you. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. Something else that I sort of found interesting as a byproduct of my schedule was I was able to do a little bit more solo episodes. Last season there wasn't any. There was only like the intros and the outros of the season that were solo episodes. But this time around I did a few solo episodes, albeit during the latter half of the season. Um, but I think it really allowed me to kind of figure out my voice for the show, and it allowed me to figure out the kinds of topics I want to talk about if I were to adventure into solo episodes of the show. Um, which sort of made me realize, yeah, I do want to adventure into more solo episodes and more in depth with my own personal experience. I think I maybe touched on it on one episode of the show. I think it was the June episode, question mark. Um, I think it was the June episode where I started to talk about kind of certain experiences I had in my career, and I think I even mentioned burnout in like another episode as well. But yeah, having that sort of candid dialogue, I think is something that I'm going to implement more into the show. What that looks like right now, I'm not sure. With every episode, it's evolving as it's going. So there is no like finished plan. There's no finished idea for things that I want to be doing. It's more just like what like just get one foot in front of the other, and we'll find a path as we go along. Um, and that's been really fun. And I hope to continue to do that more this next season. But for now, um, I don't want to feel discouraged about the show because for the moment I'm just like I'm really strained with my schedule, going into some stuff for November and December, like kind of hitting the ground running. So I really can't put the time that it needs or the love that the show needs. So for now, instead of really stretching my time, I'm just gonna focus on the things that focus on my career, focus on my personal life, that sort of thing. And then we'll kick it back up in either January or February. I'm still like tentative on when that will be, but most likely I'm leaning towards February or maybe March. I don't know. You see what I mean? Like I have just like an intense layer of like just brain fog thinking about like, oh, I gotta do the prep at the rental house. Oh, I gotta drop off some gear. Like that's, oh, I gotta talk to this person about this thing, or oh, I gotta talk to this person. That is where my brain is at right now, and I apologize if this episode's been kind of a mess, but I really quickly just wanted to say we had a great season. Thank you so much for your time, all the guests, all the people who have shown enthusiasm for the show. Um, I really appreciate everybody. Thank you for your time. And I'll leave you with this. This is a quote from Throne of Blood, which encapsulates what I'm feeling, that I'm not able to properly put into words. Uh, I desire nothing more than a deep, restful sleep. I cannot help but feel this is already a dream. And I'll leave you with that. Um, Thank you for listening. Have a good day. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.